14th is the code. There are 2 zippered knife pouches, one with red zipper, one with black zipper, as you see here. These are on the site. And then if you use the code, you get 15% off your entire order. If your order is over $50, that qualifies you for the free tool bag light with same embroidery on there. So, I don't know how long we're going to run that for. I would assume it's probably over tonight. It's probably the last night. If you guys are using any kind of battery powered tools and such, Amanda's got them for Cobalt now, and then we've got DeWalt in Milwaukee. She's running heart boxes. I don't know who's buying all these, but she's making tons of these things, and they're shipping out. Valentine's Day heart boxes. They're probably 5 inches tall. This rose in the middle sticks up as a handle. Fill them up with candy or lingerie or 9mm bullets or mags, Glock mags. That'd be badass for your wife. So those are still available. And then we just did ankle med kits last week. I don't know how many. I think there's only a couple of these left. We'll do another run of them as we need to. They'll hold a ton of shit. That's a 6-inch Cheeto gauze in there. I think that's what that is, 6-inch something. Soft T, NPA, Sharpie, 14 gauge needle. There's a quick clot back there, set of hyphen chest seals there. You can put a ton of shit in these things. And then they come with an extender, so you can run them just around your sock, tennis shoe type situation, or the largest, most massive boot. There's a 6-inch extender in there. And we just did some cigar cases. We got a ton of colors of cigar cases. This one is woodland orange. There's a custom order option on a lot of stuff, and that's how you order this weird color stuff. We run extras typically when guys do that. Right in the Rain, 5x7 Right in the Rain spiral notebook. That's what this is. Business cards, pin slot, just like that. And then BBD bags, if you guys haven't seen those. Here's a kind of a close-up one that's not been cleaned. Velcro, both walls inside, and then powels on the outside. These things will hold a laptop, a netbook, any kind of tablet. You can put 4 mag M4 Velcro cards. Ryan Ray, what's up, man? Are you home right now? Or you can put 2 small mesh pockets or large mesh pockets inside these. And you can really scale those out. You can put 6x6s, 6x12s on them. KT Thompson, what's up? Ryan Ray, how are you? James Young, what's going on? I see Amanda, Ground Fog, R&R. Kiri, hello Kiri. Justin, what's going on? God's Bad Karma. Zach Vol, what's up? Jeremiah Johnson, he was no friend of mine. God's Bad Karma. Byron Roberts, what's up? Toy Town, Simmerwell, Web Dad, what's going on? At the hospital. This is a bit card that Amanda printed out. I think we get 20 in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 half bits fit in that thing, which would fit right here, just like that. I just saw in Jeffrey's cell, he had detailed escape plans written on a piece of paper in his cell with a medical episode leading to an escape on a private airport. Oh yeah, does anybody think he's dead? I don't think he's dead. Amanda, the rectangle ones, what are we talking? Jose, what's up, man? Are you on the road? Rectangle bits, got it. Yeah, the flat bits. For all you guys asking about putting the bit bar on the side, can we do that? We can. It's not covered by a lid though if we do that. If we put that on there, the lid doesn't catch that. Usually when you see pouches like that, it's to put something with a belt clip. You see guys put knives on there or lights. Me personally, I'm not putting a knife hanging on the outside exposed like that, nor a light. And if we make it a slot, it's not enough to contain, it won't go deep enough that way. Yeah, I don't think they killed Bin Laden either. Josh, what's up? Lucas Wood, what's going on? The Leatherman bit. Yeah, these hold the Leatherman bits, but she just printed out this. You know what this reminds me of? The pellet magazine that slides sideways in the Crossman 760, which they still sell. We had that as a kid, and they still sell that. 70s in Oklahoma City. Yeah, we were warm today, man. We're supposed to be 60s, 70s part of this week. When we just got home, when we came back on the property, all of the ice is gone. It's like the gravel's kind of muddy and soft right now. The ground is totally saturated, nowhere for it to go. Side pocket for the bit bar never worked. No, it never does. That's why I didn't do it. That's why it's inside. Live notification. Good. Good. Vega, what's up? Anybody doing anything good today? Joe Daddy Gaming, what's up? If you want one of these, not one of these, if you want me to make you one of these, direct message me on Instagram. Tell me what color thread you want, what width you want, whether you want G-hook or Cobra buckle. Outside most of it. It was nice. Yeah, we went to Nashville today. Went to Nashville. Went to a shopping mall. What shopping mall did we? What shopping mall we go to? Anyways, we went to a shopping mall. It was very vacant. We went to Peter's Sushi, and that was kind of normal for the time we were there. There was a good amount of people there. We went to Uncle Julio's tonight for dinner on the way out of town, and there was nobody there. They weren't. Half the staff wasn't even there. It was very weird. Like they had a dude in a black, chef's outfit come out of the kitchen to make guacamole and shit. There was. I'll bet there wasn't 5-6 tables seated in the restaurant while the Super Bowl was on. I thought that was fucking super weird. I think it's just kind of a sign of the times. What's the point of life? I don't know. If you got to ask me. What is the point of life? You tell me. Do you not have something that you're proud of? Is somebody not proud of you? Sold some firewood today. Cooked on the mobile fire. Nice. I always think I'm going to sell firewood, and then I'm like, I don't want to deal with fucking people. I'm not selling firewood. We picked up 8 fully loaded propane tanks today while we were in Nashville. Super Bowl is normally slow for a sit-down restaurant. There we go. Josh would know. He's read a book or something about that. Yeah, very few people out, and I didn't even realize it was Super Bowl till Brandel said something. I'm like, it never dawned on me that it was Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl's on the fucking TV right now. You're at -10. Where are you at, Toy Town? Had hot pot for the first time. We had Vietnamese pho yesterday. I had it last weekend too, and it's good. It's even better when you put all the basil and the bean sprouts and all that shit in with it. Holy shit, that stuff's good, man. There's so many flavors in there. This live is, I think anything's better. You could watch a dog taking a shit and it's better than the Super Bowl. Did we really miss? No, you did not. You never do. First restaurant I worked at made Caesar salad tableside with fresh sardines. That's the way to do it. Do I have cigar cases? I do. I have these cigar cases right now. Right next to me. Yes, we have cigar cases. Do you have cigar cases? What's the name of the pho place? There's There's one in Jackson. I don't know the name of it, and it is right next to the Kroger. There is another place in Jackson that people speak highly of that serves pho, but not all the time. I'd eat sardines in a live made Caesar salad. That's the best. Like when Josh made it, it was the best. They should have sent ice to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And I think we'd be silly to expect that they don't know exactly who's at the Super Bowl. Caesar dressing was invented in Mexico. What's the name of the pho place? Viet Pho. It's called Viet Pho. About to have a woodland orange cigar cases. I'm sure we built them because of you, didn't we? Isn't your name on these somewhere? I get paid to fall the trees, haul them out. Might as well. Hell yeah, you might as well, man. Fuck yeah. The only coverage we got here of the Super Bowl is the halftime performer Bad Bunny. The papers were hyper fixated on him instead. Yeah, yeah. And what about the player that came through in shackles and shit? Somebody should have hauled his ass off, not let him even fucking played. I like Faux King. Where's that at? What up, guys? I won 1,000 off the Super. Good for you. Good. That's the first positive thing I've heard come from it. Do you have 8-mag stack? No. No, we've got fucking piles of them over here cut. Caesar salad. Yeah, real Caesar salad has anchovies in it, my man. There's a variation of Caesar salad that uses sardines, but it's usually anchovies in the dress. Okay, there we go. Yeah, anchovies. Is that not what we were saying? Did I say sardines? I didn't mean to say sardines. Brother-in-law worked at an Italian restaurant in Hawaii. He taught us good Caesar salad recipe. Mom makes some killer pho. Learned her recipe from a Laos grandma. Laos. 1110, nice. I don't have any experience with the ratchet system on the Leatherman. Is it reliable? Reliable? I mean, it's a Leatherman, and Leatherman's intended bits are these right here. It's as reliable as the rest of the ecosystem is going to be. I would assume that this is being plastic here, that there's probably some more plastic inside here. I don't know. It's probably cheaper to use metal ball bearings than plastic ones. Can you get this to fail? Oh, I have no doubt you could get this to fail. Are you going to repair a car with it? No. No, you're not. Could you be in an abandoned building and find some cool old brass fittings that you would like to take home with you as a souvenir? You could probably use it just for that. Have you been to a Columbia restaurant in Ybor City, Tampa? Best restaurant salad ever had. Man, I really like Texas de Brazil for salad. I could go to Texas de Brazil or Fuga de Chao or any of those places and not even buy the meat, just buy the salad bar, because it's got all kinds of smoked fish and shit on there. Man, it's so good. What pattern 8 mags do you have cut? I don't. Why are we doing this? Because you want to order one, or because you have one on order? You ask a lot of questions like this. Just tell me what we're doing, and I'll be happy to help you. I know we have woodland cut. I would assume multicam is coming. Maybe multicam black. Funny, Epstein is blocked as a word. I didn't know that. Tried Harbor Freight multi-tool. Surprise. Yeah, I went to buy a Harbor Freight multi-tool because I saw really good reviews on it. And they didn't even have one in the store months ago when we tried to get one. Literally the best restaurant ever invented. Texas de Brazil. There's one in Nashville. Brano, what's up? They tried to seat us in the bar at dinner tonight. I told the host not interested in bread and circuses. Nice. What kind of dinner? Where'd you go? If I opened a pho restaurant, it would be called Faux Kings. Pho Kings. Oh, Pho Kings. I get it. Not as tactical. Do you currently have an order for one of these, or are you wanting to order one of these, or are you looking to switch it around? Tell me what we're doing. Looking for something like 8 mag and Woodland Tiger Stripe. Oh yeah, Woodland. I for sure have Woodland. That's Woodland. Those are 8 mags. There's a lot of them there. And then these are probably those Stormtrooper micros right there. Mill some walnuts when the snow melts. Do you have any experience with an Alaskan mill? Oh, you're gonna mill walnut wood? No, I do not, man. No. No, I don't. I would also assume, but not positive, but there's definitely more 8 mags in there or coming because we have orders for them. I don't know in what order that'll happen. Not as tactical as your friend. Chuck, what's up? Hey, Chuck, I saw you sent me that video that Randall did, but I never went back and watched it for some reason. What was he saying? Brazilian Steakhouse, Rio de Janeiro was, oh, I bet it was. Is in Brazil, Fuga de Chao, Pacao, etc., all have meat as an afterthought. Half of the restaurant down there is an enormous salad. That's how they are here too. That's how they are here too. Not in Tampa, but anytime I'm near there, I try to make it nice. Talking about how Luciano carrying his 8 mag mentions it. Got it. I'll check it out. Honestly, elastic mills are neat and cool for a few board. Yeah, that's what I would think. If you absolutely have to and there's no other way to do it. I see guys taking a chainsaw and a fucking ladder and doing it with that. Not that I want to. Looking to order a tool bag in toxic green, gray, and black to match my logo. How do I place the order if toxic isn't available on the site? I thought you wanted a bunch of those. I remember talking to you about that somewhere. I don't know how to tell you to do that. If it's not on the site, I don't know that I even have toxic Cordura right now. You want the base of it to be toxic green, gray, and black to match if toxic is inside. How do you want it? What color do you want the mainstay of the bag to be? Next time in Yarborough, a Cuban sandwich is a top priority. Nice. Have a big enough saw, like a 65cc, for them. Dean would know a little bit about it. If your area cigar person, Weiber is the place to go. They're trying to pass some law here in Tennessee that you cannot order cigars off the internet anymore. Sounds like they're trying to make it so you have to buy it in person so they can get their tax off it, I would assume. New censorship, you've been Epstein. Yeah, anything that the government is trying to pass, any new laws, it is never for you. It's never for me. It's never in our interest. It is always going to take something from somebody else and give it to a fucking politician in some manner. Why all caps? I don't know who's in all caps. Oh, honest, got it. Fox, what's up? Crazy Fox, 5150. Tired tonight, but doing well, Chuck. Hope you are well. Pound for pound, do you think the electric chainsaws are equal? No, they're just not, man. There's not. They definitely have a place, and I own them, and Jeff fucking cuts a fucking ton of trees with an electric chainsaw. But no, they're not going to replace the fucking gas chainsaws. When we were cutting those big ass fucking trees up there, it was not electric saws we were using. Who benefits from not being able to order cigars online? I would assume that it pushes them into the establishment to where the government and the municipality can then tax them more out of there somehow. I don't know who benefits. Somebody does though. Why would they do it otherwise? I love the Leatherman pouch. I also carry many Nipex pliers, which I think that would work. If not, maybe another idea. Yeah, I've got some Nipex. I don't have some minis though. I think the DeWalt's the way to go. They've got dual batteries. I don't know what Milwaukee's offering is now. I have a Milwaukee with a single battery, but the fucking DeWalt saws, and there's a bunch of sizes of them too now. And they've got, I think, like they call it speed chain or something. They've got a real thin chain on them. But where those electric saws will shine, right? You could throw them in the back of your wife's Escalade or in your SUV and not ever know that thing's there. You'll never know it. You're not going to have to worry about gas or anything for it. You're just going to have batteries for it. Now, my Milwaukee leaks oil fucking everywhere all the time, so you need to keep all of those in a container somewhere. Neob, what's up? Milwaukee offers a dual battery as well. Got it. Husqvarna 592 will run Alaska mill all day. I just bought a steel saw. It's one of their it's considered their pro saw. It's a small one, 271 I think it is, 261C, something like that. Electric saws may be nice if it would connect to a back. They do that, but the fucking backpack battery, to get into Steel's ecosystem for the electric shit, like you buy a Milwaukee or a DeWalt, it comes with a battery and a charger, and your other batteries will fit. The Steel shit don't. You got to buy the fucking saw, comes with no fucking battery. You got to buy the batteries that you want to run, and then you got to buy one of 3 different chargers. And they do have that backpack thing, and it's fucking cool. But by the time you get that fucking chainsaw running, you're $2,000. Like, you're not doing it for less than $2,000. And those little battery saws are great for just carrying around on a 4-wheeler and shit. Go Seahawks. Are they in there? I don't know. Is that still the Farm Boss? No, I don't have the Farm Boss. Brandon just bought the Farm Boss. I bought the one that Chris Watkins told me to buy. Let me look. One of those is the Farm Boss. $261C, and then I got 11. There's a 455. I got it somewhere. I've got that fucking big one up there. There's a smaller one behind it. I got a lot of saws. Peptides are the shit. Yeah. So are anabolics. DeWalt 12-inch saw to cut small wood for house after I get it home. Nice. M18 saw, always. Yeah, I got an M18 saw. Toro battery, 60-inch 0-turn. Yeah, they all have them. They're fucking expensive though. Just the Milwaukee walk-behind mower takes 4 fucking batteries. They'll run your normal M18s, but they only for a few minutes. 260. Yeah, the 261. That's what Chris said. I'm like, should I buy another 455 or what should I buy? He's like, 261. I'm like, really? A smaller size? Like, 261. Lighter weight, more power. Emailing talks about, I ordered a bunch of peptides, BCT testosterone. I believe you mentioned peptides at the pat. Yep. How's your experience been? Good. Any tips? No, just watch. I mean, watch your normal social media. I mean, there's really no tips about it. If you're running testosterone or anything like that, break up whatever your weekly dosage is And if you're taking a shot once a week, your doctor's fucked up, like doesn't have a fucking clue. You want to break that into 2, and even better, 3 or 4. So if you're taking 400 a week, I know most of you guys aren't taking, none of you guys are probably taking 400 a week. Break that up into 4 100s. You'll be way more stable. Had to have bought at least 30 Milwaukee tools last year, all the deals at Home Depot. Watch the deals at Home Depot also, because they're kind of shady with a lot of that shit. You really need to know the number of the tool you want. When Milwaukee puts out a new M12 compact driver, right? Get that number, because you'll go to Milwaukee thinking you're buying that motherfucker, and they'll have a deal with some batteries and shit. You'll get it home, and it's not the fucking new one. They don't tell you that either. They don't tell you when you're looking at those 2 boxes on the shelf and you see a deal with some batteries and shit and you think you're getting a deal. That ain't what it is, man. They'll fucking, they don't tell you, hey, this is the new one. Have that in your phone, written on your hand, the model number. It's very important, because fucking Home Depot, they are not gonna fucking educate you, and the motherfucker there doesn't have a clue. $150 a week. I have caddies for all those batteries. Yeah, Amanda's got caddies for all of those batteries. Fucking jacked at 100. Nice. Nice. Sound very optimized. That's what I'll be doing next week. Yeah, break it up. Break it up. You'll feel better, man. Because you won't have the fucking ups and downs with the fucking estrogen and shit. You won't have those conversions. I wouldn't use an electric chainsaw larger than 12-inch bar. No way. I'm going to risk cutting down a tree and running out of power halfway. Mine has a 14-inch bar on them. I'm not cutting trees down with them, though. Anyone wondering, a Stihl Wood Boss is a great beginner saw. I'll only buy Stihl saws from now on. I just like the starting sequence on them. Should have started when you were 14. How old are you now? Most deals are the older non-brush. Yeah, and they will not fucking tell you, man. You go in there, just go in there knowing the model number. Go watch some videos, VCG Construction, or any of the tool review channels. They're really good. They're easy to listen to. If you don't want to listen to, just read the comments real quick and find that part number. Also, Ohio Power Tools, whether you buy from them or not, those guys are fucking great. Even looking at their website, you'll know exactly what the new shit is. 24. Just make sure you have a good battery, and you can easily cut 16-inch trees with a battery saw. And Milwaukee makes, like, you know why that battery pocket is so big? Because Milwaukee makes big fucking batteries. I don't own any of them. I just have a lot of the smaller ones. Every certified arborist only runs Stihl saws. Yeah, I'm only buying Stihl saws. Although, Chris, I got a buddy cuts more trees than fucking probably most of you dudes combined cuts. And I know I just fucking challenged some of you guys. But he's got some Husky saws in his boxes on the trucks. And then he has a teeny ass little saw. What was that tiny little fucking saw he has? An Echo. He's got a fucking little Echo. You could just fucking cut upside down, you can fucking wave it around like a lightsaber. DeWalt's website makes it seem like you don't even know what they don't know. They have no fucking idea. Bad Karma, what's up? I tried buying some bundles off Home Depot's website, put them in the cart, go to check out, and it's like, oh, we don't have this. Well, motherfucker, what's it doing on your website? As a bundle. I wouldn't trade Husky for Stihl. I wouldn't trade Husky for Stihl any day because of chain tension. I don't know. I like them. It's a topping saw. Great AK. What's up? Eco Limber or night Limbers. That's what. Yeah. I think that's what Chris said it was. They fire every time. I got a buddy who loves that Eco stuff. That's what we bought for Amanda and the the kids when we bought saws years ago to carry in the truck during storms and stuff. 0, Central Ohio. 80 in the living room. 65 nonsense. Nice. Ohio Power Tools will make some good deals. Top handle saw for climbing. Seaside. My day was good, man. We ran in to Nashville. Had some good meals today. Did a little bit of running around. The great AK. Hey, I like your bunker boy there. Is that what it's called? Vault boy or whatever his name was? Have you seen these? Are you aware of this? It's a promo that we did last week. We did some micro rigs. We did some zipper knife pouches. Came out really nice. How yeah, health and fitness. I could definitely be fitter. You guys ever work with? I tried to buy gym equipment this weekend. What is up with motherfuckers selling gym equipment? They list this shit, and then they can never meet you, or they can never, like, there's always some fucking problem with dudes selling fucking gym equipment on fucking Marketplace. There's a hammer strength V squat that I want to buy. There's a shoulder press that we actually ended up ordering, and it's being shipped to us. It's a fucking side delt. And then there's another piece that I wanted, a row for lats. And maybe, I mean, it's because I guess because it's fucking Super Bowl weekend. So, have you played with fuel injected saws? I've not. I know Chris has several of them on the trucks. I run Husky. The guy I help runs Echo. Too many fanboys on the interweb. You guys ever work with Cordura? HP stuff I'm looking at is like 1200 denier would be for some sturdy kit bags. So are you talking about like ballistic? It used to be called 1500 ballistic, or yeah, it was 1500. Now it's called 1680. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Jim Bro too busy with cheat days. I don't know what's going on. He has because I always click on their shit to see what else they're selling. So if I can take a trip and, you know, get more shit from them or work a deal or a bundle or something. And I'm like, is this a gym, or is this just like, do you just have a showroom where you sell shit? He's like, no, it's my gym. And I'm like, cool. I can be, what's the best time for you tomorrow? I can be there anytime. Oh, I can't do it tomorrow, man. My weekend's too busy. Step up, get a bench and bar here shortly. I've just been using dumbbells and kettlebells. Super Bowl didn't even start till like 5. But we all know that I don't use gym equipment. I just collect it. I like to have a place to hang lots of clothes. Notice since my test is going up, I can't be around sensitive men and man-child more ticked off than ever. Yeah. You're young enough, too. When your test is up high, you'll be driving with your arm on the side of the door right on the window, and sweat will just fucking drip out of you. You will literally feel it. If you wear like a tank top, you'll just rain. Have you had that happen? Row machine did more for body shaping and muscle definition than anything I tried. I saw a lot of Concept 2 rowers for sale today. For about $600 is still the price. Everything else has gone way the fuck up. There's some guys asking some prices that are fucking really, well, I'm not buying it. Echo equipment lasts with minimal maintenance, running 225 trimmers, 15 years old. My buddy was the head of landscape maintenance for the San Diego City School District, and he said they use pollen. And he's like, yeah, pollen, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be pulling. He's like, but we don't ever maintain them. We don't work on them. We throw them away and then go buy new ones from Walmart. I built gym equipment. Just got done with R&D on a seated standing shoulder press, seated tri press, and stand up. I'd love to see it, dude. Zach, I'd like to see that. We're buying, for new gear, we're buying Arsenal stuff when we buy new pieces. I'll eventually switch everything to Arsenal. I sold my first mask of the year. I just started making them again. Tell me about it. What are we doing? What kind of mask? What are we doing, Caleb? Not yet. Kind of cold. Summer, I guarantee I'll be sweating. How you want me to contact you? Are you on Instagram? You have a page? Is it your company, or do you work for a company, or what are you doing? There's some guys out there making some like fucking one-off pieces, custom pieces of gym equipment that are fucking wild, incredible. Everyone knows they drive faster on gym. Of course they do. I have a really nice heater in the garage. It's up in the corner. It's big. Blows fucking hot air everywhere. Started taking a bunch of supplements, trying to increase my test before I dive into TRT. Don't fuck with that. Just get the TRT, man. Get your blood work done. Find out where you're at, what you need to do, and just go from there. There's all kinds of supplements you can take to free up test or raise testosterone. But none of it's like just get your blood work done and see where you're at. See what your test is. And if you're talking to a normal doctor, right, they're probably going to give you one test level. You need to know your overall test and your free test. If they're not talking two test numbers and they can't explain to you what that is, you've got the wrong guy. Run Fab Side, not my company. Cool. Yeah, I'd be interested in hearing what company. We don't have to do that here. If you're on Instagram, if you could hit me up on Instagram, that'd be perfect. Charles, what's up? Big Lenny Stacks. Fucking retard. I sold a punk clown mask. I'm starting it's a Gian thing. Line of masks, leather face masks. Oh, I'd like to see that, dude. I bought some masks from Dappy Stitch, I think was her name. She's in Russia. I've got a bunch of like scarecrow burlap masks, really cool shit, and some like all kind of like hard masks. And then I've got some masks. I'm trying to think of his name. I bought some leather, really nice leather plague masks from a dude in Canada. My labs have 3 numbers. Yeah, your labs better have like fucking 20 numbers. Upon a bit more research, Cordura HP is 1200 polyester fabric made by Invista, a little bit heavier than 1000, but polyester instead of nylon. Only reason I want to use this is because I'm getting it custom print. That's cool. That's cool. How much do you have to have printed to get it? I'm around 300 from my endocrinologist. Only one number given. Yeah, you might, I mean, do you feel good? I think a lot of people think they feel good and have no idea what they possibly can be capable of. I guarantee my wife's testosterone is higher than 300. And if you got a woman and she has no sex drive, it's usually because her testosterone's fucking. Females have testosterone also. If your body is not making enough test, no supplements are going to stimulate it enough to bring you up to the nice 1,000 range. Men should be way over 500 and at least 25 free tests. Yeah, I want to sit at 1,000 with 50 free. I have zombie soldier mask, M1 helmet. The jaw is blown off. Where can I see that shit at? I'd like to see it. 1,200. That's a fucking good number. It's a really good number, especially for your old ass age. I feel okay, but now I could be better. Working with a super small Sude, starting up his printing shop using me as a guinea pig. He's willing to do low as single yard minimum. That's wild. That's cool. NAD, you started taking NAD 2 months ago. Haven't felt any different. Are you taking oral NAD? If you're taking NAD through IV, which a lot of people say that's the only way that it works, it is super fucking painful at dripping in at the slowest possible rate, and as soon as they turn it off, the pain goes away. And clomiphene 625 is known to raise test. But it doesn't raise test, it just frees it up by lowering estrogen. Isn't that what that does? Kills depression, mental clarity, tons of energy, and you sleep better. Been out of the loop for some time. Do you still resize? No, we haven't done any belt resizes since COVID. Roliposomol. What's that? What's that doing? I think there's a ton of fake shit out there too. Yeah, optimize you, absolutely. Yeah, walk in there. Some of it can be telehealth. Love the stacker mag pouches. I do too. I do too. We've got a bunch of 8 mag stacked rigs stacked up about to build. Low pros have been clutch over the years. Yeah, we build low pros really fast too. I try to post every day, and sometimes I'll go and I'm like, fuck, I didn't post anything today. I have 2 twins on my belt. What does that mean? I have 2 twins on my belt. Day 3 on injectable L-carnitine. Feeling pretty good. Good. Let me know how that goes. Yeah, stacked mag. Oh, yeah, I've got it. I got you. I see what you're saying. Stacked mag pouches on the belt. All right, guys, a few more minutes. Let's start turning these lights on. If you have a FUPA on order, tons of these FUPAs will ship tomorrow. We just got the buckles. We just gotta put them on. DVD bags. Grand Thumb did a good Mark 23 video. I'll have to check it out. These are the Nipex I have. They're not very small. L-carnitine makes you warm. Michael Sparks, speak of the devil. I just said I had a friend that liked Eco chainsaws. Eco. Dug out from the ice. Won't let me send you multiple texts on Instagram. Did you send any of them? Let me see. Maybe I just have to accept you as a friend. Maybe under general. Maybe requests. Are you Zach? You're not Zach, are you? Let's see. Nope, that's WhatsApp. Run the fab site. Got it. Okay, this is you. Accept it. Primary. All right, you should be able to send shit now. Auto detected outcome. We identified a lead and labeled the chat. Got it. Oh, that shit's nice. Is that OD green? That fucking looks cool too, man. plate storage is nice. I'll check them out, man. They've been using dirty compromise detectives with stingrays to ping phones, then use ghost guns to do home invasions and frame them up as bad job done in one. Oh, I can totally see that. I can fucking totally see that, man. I don't fucking doubt that one bit. Camden cancels school tomorrow. Yeah, that'll happen, man. Clever. I got these, you said these weren't good for chain link. That's why I got these. Also sent pics on Instagram. I'll check for them, Caleb. Researching multi-tools with bits. They all have them. I think most of them have them at this point. Do you still make the double stacked mag pouches? No, I never did make double stacked mag pouches. I do them face on face. I don't do a set of them though. They're single, so one on the face of the other. Yes, I make those. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a good evening. We will see you guys tomorrow.